Hello, my loves. Right, today I'm doing the nails of my beautiful niece. She's like my niece-in-law. So, she's my niece anyway. This is Kaylee and she's lovely. So today I've prepped the nails, pushed back the cuticles, removed all the non-living tissue, dehydrated, applied tips, primed and all that malarkey. The tips I've applied are from Diamond Nail Supplies. I don't know if they have them in stock, but they were like square tips and I've just reshaped them. They've got a nice low dip on them, so it's easy to get them into an almond shape. I'm now using my size 12, yes, you heard it right, size 12 Glitter Planet Aqua Brush, and I'm applying Diamond Nail Supplies Clarity as my base. So I use lots of different colours in this from different brands, but as long as your base and your capping layer are the same brand, so Diamond Nail Supplies Monomer with Diamond Nail Supplies Clarity Clear, then your nail will remain strong and, fine. But if you start trying to build your strength with mixed systems, you could run into trouble. So this colour here is Made in Sweet by Glam and Glits. Or is it Kayla? No, it's Made in Sweet. It is Made in Sweet. See, I get them too muddled up because they're very close. But Kayla is harder to work with, if I remember rightly. So we're just going to do that at the tip. Glam and Glitz works very differently to any other system that I've got, because Glam and Glitz is very, you work a lot more like paint. And then on this nail, I'm just going to apply Nail Mate, Glitter Planet Nail Mate UK, Toasted Rose. I really like this colour. I'm in love with this nail bed colour. It's very, very pretty, and it seems to suit everyone at the moment because everyone's got nicely tanned skin. It's looking really good. When I generally, with my nudes, that sounds rude, I hold the swatch sticks up against people's skin and see which one matches their skin tone best, and that's what I go with. It's not choice, it's literally just what suits them. And now I'm going in with, this is from Nail Visions, and this is Pearls for a Princess. So it's a very light baby pink with little tiny glitter fragments in it. Very pearly, very nice. That's going to be an ombre nail too. Again, I'm working very thin with this, just painting it on, don't need any strength from it. Sorry if you can see my ugly nostrils in my Valentino dust collector there. Sorry about that. Now this is going to be a marble nail. I'm using Brilliance from Diamond Nail Supplies and Pearls for a Princess from Nail Vision, just to do my cuticle area. I'm literally putting a bit of everything in this. I mean, this is just slapped full of all different colours. So I think I then go in with some Toasted Rose and Made in Sweet. Yes, that's what I did. I only did them about 3 hours ago. You'd think I could remember. I loved them. I fell in love with them. I've had an off week. You know when you sort of film a set and you go, oh, my camera angle's off, or oh, my application's dismal this week. It's been like that. So I was really pleased with this set. And then that's Pearls for a Princess and Brilliance. And I'm just playing with them, marbling them. And just adding a tiny bit of Made in Sweet there at the tip, just kind of blending it all around. Then I'm going in with, this has to be one of my all-time fave glitters that I'm going to use. And I've had it for absolutely ages. And it's from the Glitter Fairy, and it's called Holo multicut in Candy Floss. It's just a really beautiful colour. I've had it for so long, and I just really like it. It's super shiny and holographic and delicious, like Candy Floss, I guess. Well, Candy Floss isn't holographic, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I'm going to add little bits here and there. And then I do go back in with a little bit of product and just cover some of the glitter because I felt like I'd added a bit too much. across the centre. And I thought, oh, I don't want it to look too blocky, you know? So I went in with Pearls for a Princess just to diffuse it a little bit. And then just tap out the edge of it so it's not like a set edge. And then on the thumb, we're doing a whole nail of that glitter. Which is just beautiful. Sorry for the state of my nails. I'm halfway through removing them. You know what it's like. So I've picked up a nice wet bead of acrylic, not so wet that it's slopping everywhere, but a nice bead of acrylic, and dipped it into my glitter, into the raw glitter, and then applied it to the nail. Obviously I've got my thin clear base already. It's very, very easy. Multi-cuts are so easy to work with. If you're new to glitters, I would recommend superfines and multi-cuts. And then once you get used to it, go in with the chunky cuts or the 3D glitters. But when you're getting used to keeping that surface nice and flat, superfines are brilliant, and then multi-cuts. You kind of work your way up, I guess. I love a multi-cut, me. Really, really do. It's so sparkly. Okay, onto the pinky finger, and I'm going to lay down Toasted Rose. Or as Lorna said, Toasted Rose. I can't speak like her properly. So I'm laying a wet bead down at that join line and blending that into the first colour, which was Made in Sweet. Then I'm going to apply a slightly drier bead at the cuticle. And I'll just place that on there, and then I'll tuck it in very gently, and then just feather it down into the first nail. Tuck it in, feather it down. Then I'm going to do a little S of glitter, and I will just use the raw glitter on the tip of my brush because the nail's nice and wet already. Doing an S the right way is very hard for me. It takes a lot of concentration because I seem to always do my S's back to front. So literally just tapping it in gently, keeping it nice and flat so we don't add any bulk, because these nails are short. It's very easy when you're doing design work on short nails to go bulky really quickly. So you need to work with colours that you know are pigmented, and if you're not sure, just choose something else. It's not worth the stress. So I've picked up a nice wet bead of acrylic there, dipped it into my glitter, and then placed that on the nail. I'm just working that bead to roughly where I want it, but if you see, I've got too much on that line there for the ombre. So I'm going to start diffusing that with the tip of my brush. So I'll clean my brush off, come back in and start diffusing that glitter and kind of moving it around and making it appear more random and less like a wall of glitter. Whole time we're just chatting the whole time. I haven't seen each other for so long. Time just flies when you've got kids, doesn't it? Onto this now, and I'm going in with Toasted Rose on the join line again. A wetter bead, blending it down. And then we'll go in with a drier bead at the cuticle. Place it on, tuck it in nice and gently, and then feather it down. Go to the other side, tuck it in, feather it down. And I'm going to do the same with the glitter, but I'm going to do it the reverse way. Oh yes, fancy. So my Wildflowers peel off base coat stuff has arrived, which means I'm going to be able to have lots more fun and do some more crazy nails without damaging my nails. Because if you keep removing them, you're going to cause damage, aren't you, over time? So I'm now doing a backwards S. So basically those two ombre nails kind of go opposite directions and lead into that main glitter ombre nail. And then we're going to start capping. So I'm starting at the thumb, picking up a bead of Clarity from Diamond Nail Supplies and just tucking that in, and then working it down the nail. I still need to fully go through my box from Glitter Planet, so if you guys want a swatch video, let me know and I'll do that. Again, place the bead on, tuck it in with the very tip of the brush, and then just feather it down the nail. I tend to like walk it down the nail, and then once I've got the apex in place that I want, I just feather it throughout the whole nail, and then if I need a little bit more at the tip, I just add a little bit more. But when I'm working with a lot of glitters, I work a bit wetter anyway, just so I know that that acrylic can kind of seep in around the glitter. It's all nice and encapsulated and shiny and beautiful and lovely. I really, really love this set. It's just so pink and girly and beautiful. So again, place the bead on, tuck it in. Remember, with glitter, if it ain't matte, it ain't capped. So I'm going to whack that on a t-shirt, I swear. And just give one to every student. If it ain't matte, it ain't capped. I thought I had acrylic on the side of the nail, but it was just a bit of dry skin. Okay, same again. I've kept all my capping in because I just love you. Placing the bead on, tucking it in, and then working it down the nail. And I don't rush with the capping because, you know, you place that bead on, give it a couple of seconds to polymerize, just work it slowly, let it do its thing. It's not going to dry super fast unless it's really, really hot and your monomer's warm. Some systems dry quicker than others, but this one you get plenty of time. I have not filed on camera because the position of my camera makes it really difficult to film sometimes. I'd end up sort of knocking it over all the time, and I really don't want to do that. But I have got this new top coat that I'm trying out, so I will show you how it works. And apparently you don't need to buff the nails, so I've just filed the nails and I'm now going in with the Nailmate UK Super Gloss. I believe that's what it's called. If I got it wrong, I really apologise. I will get it all in the description box. I need to get a new filter for my dust collector, I keep forgetting. So I'm looking at it now going, oh yeah, it's filthy, I need a new one. So yeah, she was right, you don't need to buff the nails. It's a nice thick top coat, really gives a good shine, goes on really well. I like it. Sorry the thumb's at a funny angle, but you kind of always get used to working at weird angles on thumbs, don't you? Love thumbs as well. And here's the final reveal of the nails. So I cured them for 60 seconds and here we are. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's lots more coming up, lots of fun videos, and even a Halloween collaboration coming up. So that's not for a while yet though, so brace yourselves. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye!